Roll Tide. Welcome back to the channel. It's Formula Park 1. We showcase amateur athletes every day. If you're an amateur athlete would like a player spotlight, DM me for a collaboration. Today we're talking about the Alabama versus Missouri matchup, and with both teams coming in the game 5-1. The Crimson Tide is led by Ty Simpson, and his game stats today are 23 for 31 for 200 yards, 3 touchdowns, and a QBR of 160.3. And Alabama had a solid game behind Isaiah Harden's performance. Today he had 3 receptions for 34 yards and 1 touchdown. And another person that contributed on the offensive side of the ball was Kevin Riley, who had 3 receptions for 15 yards and 1 touchdown. And Alabama defense always comes to play. And Bray Hubbard had a solid game. He had 1 tackle and 1 interception. And Alabama had another outstanding defensive performance from DeJohn Lee Jr., who had 1 tackle and 1 interception. And the Alabama Crimson Tide stats for the game, they had a total yards. They had 325 yards, 200 yards in the air, and rushing yards 125, and yards per play they had about 4 yards. First downs they had 22 first down, and on third down they were 6 for 15, and fourth down they were 3 for 3, and had a total of 75 plays. Even though Missouri lost today, Bo Pribula had an okay game. He went 16 for 28 for 167 yards, 2 touchdowns, and 2 intercepts. And he also had 11 carries for 61 yards and a touchdown. And he averaged over 5 yards per carry. Donovan Ogilvy had an okay game. He had 3 receptions for 55 yards and 1 touchdown. Brett Norfleet had 3 receptions for 38 yards and 1 touchdown. Missouri played a tough game today. Even though they lost, they had some impressive stats. They had total yards, they had 330. Through the air, they had 167 yards. On the ground, they had 163, and the yards per play was over 6 yards. And they also had 15 plays. Their third down efficiency was kind of bad. It was 1 for 10, and fourth down was 2 for 3. The total plays they had was 55. Sacks allowed were 2. They had 4 points, 4 penalties for 45 yards, 2 interceptions, and the time of possession was 21-27. I wonder what they made their rank in the AP poll. We shall see. For all your amateur news, subscribe to Formula Park 1 on YouTube. Thank you for your support.